Thank you, Mr. H, for that engaging lesson in PE. Now we're going to switch to Spanish. So, hola y bienvenido a mi clase de español. Welcome to my Spanish class. Since we're learning about emotions today, let's step into my classroom. So again, I am Miss Ellis, and today we're going to learn about some emotions in Spanish. So this is a very common question that you may get. ¿Cómo estás? So if you see the words in white, that says, ¿Cómo estás? So if we look at those pictures there, on their bellies it says happy, and there's another message that says keep on smiling. So what do you think this has to do with? ¿Cómo estás? If you guessed how are you, then you're correct. So in the blue, that's our English translation. ¿Cómo estás means how are you? So I want you to think of some possible ways that you would respond if somebody says, how are you? So in Spanish, how we would start our sentence is estoy. Repeat, estoy. Estoy in Spanish means I am. So this is what you're going to start your sentence out with, right? And we see our faces there. So if we look at the first one, it looks sad. So they would start out estoy, and then we'll figure out what sad is. Same thing for the face behind. He looks a little bit more happy. So he would say something different, but he's going to start it out with estoy, perfecto. Then we have another face, the third one. He looks angry. So he's going to start his sentence out with what in Spanish? If you said estoy, perfect. So then looking at the last face all the way in the back, we don't know how he feels, but he looks kind of worried. But he's still going to start his sentence out with what? If you guessed estoy, you're correct. So no matter how you feel, you're going to start with estoy, which means I am in Spanish. So, since we know how to say I am, I think it's important to tell you that in Spanish, gender matters. So what that means is boys are going to use O at the end of their adjectives. Girls are going to use A at the end of their adjectives. If you don't quite know what I mean yet, that's okay, because you're going to see it in the examples to come. So for example, our person here, let's name him Rodrigo. He wants to say that he's excited, but look at my highlight. You notice that it's an O, right? Remember, when you're talking about yourself, if you're a boy, you're going to use O at the end. If you're a girl, you're going to use A. So in this case, he's saying, estoy emocionado. I am very excited. So now let's see how we're going to say the same thing for a girl. She has an A at the end of her sentence. Remember, if you're a girl, you're going to use an A at the end of your sentence. So she is also telling us, estoy emocionada. I am very excited. So here are some common feelings in Spanish. So the first face says feliz at the top. Repeat, feliz. This means happy. Then you've got the next face that doesn't look so happy. So this is called triste in Spanish. Repeat, triste. Triste. It may be a little bit tricky, but that means sad. So we have feliz, estoy feliz, estoy triste, estoy triste. Next we have two different emotions. So the first one, you see the smoke coming out of, we don't know where his nose is or where this emoji's nose is, but they're obviously angry, right? So that means in Spanish, we're going to say enojado. Repeat, enojado. Estoy enojado. I'm very angry. Then we have emocionado. You may remember this word because when we talked about boy and girl endings in Spanish, we used emocionado, which means very excited. Now we have two different emotions. So look at this first picture. They have question marks on the top. He doesn't look so confident, right? So he must be confundido. So repeat, confundido. Confundido means confused. They don't know what's going on. Or we have a person who's aburrido. Repeat, aburrido. Aburrido. This person is so bored. He's not interested in anything. He's aburrido. Two more. So now we've got cansado. Repeat, cansado. Cansado is when you want to be in the bed, sleeping, you're tired. Or if you find out a juicy secret from your friend, look at this emoji. Their eyes are so big. You would say sorprendido. Repeat, sorprendido. This means surprised. Now we have two more. So if you're all good to go, you're cool, you're feeling good, you can simply say bien. Estoy bien, because you're a-okay. Then if you're worried, maybe something is going on, you've got a big test, you're preocupado. Repeat, preocupado. Preocupado. You're worried about something. So now, let's practice together. So when you see the following faces, I want you to tell me, how do they feel in Spanish? So for this first image, we have a girl, right? So we know we're going to have an A at the end. She has a question mark by her head, so she must be confused about something. How do we say confused? If you guessed confundida, you are correct. So you'll see here that confundida means confused, and that's in blue. Confused. Next face. Oh, so we have a boy. So are we going to use O or A at the end? If you said O, you're correct. And we know what excited is, right? Emocionado. Emocionado. So here in black, we see emocionado, which means excited in English. Ooh, look at him. His eyebrows are slanted down. He looks upset. Maybe his dad told him no candy, no more candy. We don't know. But his arms are down here. Like we said, his eyebrows are downwards. Maybe he's upset, right? So how would we say angry? If you guessed enojado, you are exactly right. And in English, this means what? Angry. Exactly. Angry. Look at this. The book on the desk. They're slouched over. They can't be very interested in what's going on, can they? So when people are not interested, we would say that they're what? Aburrida. Yes. She looks very aburrida, which in English means bored. She is bored. All right, so we've learned about some emotions in Spanish today, and I hope that you found it so fun, because now you can say how you feel in Spanish. So that concludes our lesson for today, but I will catch you next Monday, okay? Adios.